Hey man, I'm really low key excited about this Winnie the Pooh movie.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna be like when I first saw the picture, I was like, that looks stupid. When I seen three or four more pictures, I was like, wait a minute, y'all niggas might be onto some shit.
That's what I was just gonna say, man. It's on something.
Yeah, man. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Images I seen, buddy is out here. He got Piglet. Piglet look like a whole warthog. He looked like Bebop from Ninja Turtles, but way more fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He out here looking crazy. I don't know. It look like they stalking some girl in a hot tub or a pool or something. I don't know what's going on. You know, thoughts and prayers to that young lady. Yeah. Bro, when this bitch looked over her shoulder, she seen a goddamn pig and a bear looking like Michael Myers fused with him or something. That shit look fucked up. I don't know. This is gruesome looking, nasty looking movie, and I ain't even seen no blood yet. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see all the pictures, but I mean, it's a lot of dope movie trailers floating around out there. Thor: Love and Thunder look crazy.
Yeah.
That shit look good, bro. I'm ready to see that.
I ain't checked that out yet.
Yeah, man.
You get going the God Butcher.
Yeah, he looked like Voldemort, but I'm rocking with it though. I seen a lot of people say they didn't want to see a bunch of CG on his face. You know, Christian Bale's such a actor, such a more involved actor and stuff. But the cool thing about Gore the God Butcher, if people didn't know, I got to look it up. I forget the name of the sword he uses, but he actually gets it from the original creator, the god of the symbiotes. So it's really, connecting that Venom story a little bit. So,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see where they take it with that. But from what I heard, Spider-Man 4, he getting that black suit, nigga. Tom Holland out here with the black suit. Don't nobody know who he is.
And that shit gonna be good.
I mean, we all seen Spider-Man here. I think that was the worst breakup like you can ever have. Like, think about it, bro. Like plenty of niggas done lost their girl to another dude before. You know what I'm saying? You done lost your girl. You got caught up, or you lost your girl because y'all moved away, or or maybe you just grew apart. There's different ways to break up, and after the breakup, you might run into her, and she looked great. That's when you hate to see your ex looking great, and you out here and you single or some shit, you looking bummy.
Mm-hmm.
And she out here stunting. She got a new nigga. She out with her girls or some shit. Ain't nothing worse. Fuck all that shit. Ain't nothing worse than going to your girl's job and she don't even know who you are because of some fucking magic spell.
Yeah, that shit had to be fun.
That's fucked up. Think about it, bro. I bet you that coffee was nasty as hell when he got that shit. She been hooking him up the whole time. He coming in and ask for the basic espresso. She throw the extra creamer in there for him or something. Some cinnamon, whatever the fuck he fucking with in his coffee. She hooked it up a little extra in there. She put a little of that Zendaya Disney magic in that fucking coffee. She don't know that nigga now. That shit was plain as hell. Tom
Boy,
went there to get that coffee. Boy, that coffee was dookie. He did. They should have put that in the movie. They should have put that in there because that's real life. That's real, nigga. You just go to Starbucks and just ask for a coffee if you want to. You can be drinking brown tap water. You can be drinking some bullshit.
no.
Go in there and just ask that shit disgusting by itself. Starbucks is lying to y'all. You better get you some almond milk or something. But turn that damn coffee up.
They give me some brown tap water. We fighting.
That nigga Tom went that damn diner, boy. That damn croissant was stale. He ain't getting none of the shit he used to get in there, boy. Nigga paid full price. He ain't never seen he ain't never had to pull a $20 bill out in that bitch in his life. He was like, this shit costs $18. The fuck? 18.
What the fuck?
Bro, I bet you in the deleted scenes, that nigga just shot a web. I was like, and stole another donut on the way out. I would have. Fuck that shit. That nigga ain't never paid full price, and he been getting free coffee for the last four years.
Yeah, ain't like
Find out. Yeah. On top of the fact, yeah, man. And you know what's fucked up too? He helped defeat Thanos, but everybody when they found out he was Spider-Man, they was trying to take him out because not Magneto, the Mysterio lie.
Right.
Ungrateful bitches. You ungrateful fucking man. They look at Peter as Peter, bro, because the wrong motherfucker would have been a villain after that. So so after all this, I'm knocking all this shit over.
You right.
Hancock would have fucked y'all up.
Wrong motherfucker is me. I would have been tearing all that shit. Like, you ain't finna put me in no kind of cup, no nothing. Get the fuck off me, boy.
Right. Girls, you seen the pictures of Blue Beetle? It's from Teen Titans, Blue Beetle. They got photos of the new movie, bro. The suit look straight out the damn comics and the games and shit. That's legit. The movie's probably gonna suck because it's DC. It's gonna be ass as fuck, unless they Shazam it.
Oh no, man.
Nah, I was not a fan of that shit neither.
You didn't like Shazam?
Yeah, no, keep that bullshit.
I thought it was cool because it was like a kid comedy, so I liked it for what it was. It was like for like 12-year-olds, but the ones they try to make for us, I ain't fucking with it. Y'all don't like my generation. Y'all don't like nobody. Whoever made Justice League, don't Zack Snyder, Kevin Feige, or anybody involved, when they made a Justice League, they didn't like people. They definitely hated motherfuckers when they made Batman versus Superman. They hated women named Martha.
Yeah.
I pray for every woman named Martha because of that fucking movie.
They trying to get Ben Affleck.
They got him back. He gonna be in the Flash, the shitty ass Flash movie with Ezra. I throw chairs at women. Miller. Ezra, I punch people and pull my dick out in the bar. Miller, fuck you, Ezra Miller. Fuck you, for real. You a disgusting fuck. They're not canceling these people the way canceling needs to be canceled. Again, I reiterate, I'm not a cancel culture man, but what I've been looking and observing, you cancel culture motherfuckers are hypocrites. Hypocrite ass motherfuckers. Fucking terrible. Fucking goddamn terrible, boy. Y'all jump on here and cancel all these motherfuckers. Y'all won't cancel Gayle King. Going out here and interviewing people straight goddamn fucking lying. Meg the Stallion. I don't know if you got shot or not, but when that woman looked at that camera and looked that woman dead in the eyes and said, I have any relationship with Tori, I was like, oh yeah, you were lying. You were sick lying. Woo! Woo! This motherfucker said she ain't fucking, man.
Just get up there and lie like that. I wonder if she keep that same energy in the courtroom.
Listen, man. I hate that all this shit came to this, no matter what the truth is. Because I'm not gonna say she did or didn't get shot. I wasn't there, I don't know. But I wasn't there, I don't know about the relationship, but she didn't answer that shit right. I didn't put it to you like this. I didn't ask some women the same question Gayle King asked, and if a motherfucker stutter, she lying. Goddamn it, I'm gonna tell you that. Fuck that shit. Y'all crazy. Y'all think I'm stupid. That's what it is. Y'all put this shit on TV because I think somehow I gave y'all motherfuckers the impression that I'm stupid. Nuh-uh. No. Y'all think all of us is just stupid. Just keep putting all this little shit and keep people get up here and go, it's a distraction. Guess what? It's all a distraction, people. Because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't. So every time they want to say that, some kind of act of violence is a distraction, if they want to say that the World Star type of news, TMZ type of shit is a distraction, they want to say whatever it is, guess what? You distracted just by spending a whole bunch of time telling people how to distract. Y'all ever think about that shit? You distracted. it's smart to stay aware of what's going on and don't be consumed no matter what. Because at the end of the day, you can't let fear consume you. The world is fucked up. You gotta keep living. You gotta keep loving. That's the way I look at it. But at the same time, you got to be aware.
Put your head on the swivel.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Keep your head on the motherfucking swivel. It's a sick world we live in, man. It's a sick world we live in. Oh, while it's on my mind, shout out to Pizza Man Sprat. He dropped that Supreme Pizza album. And that shit was absolutely supreme. My man is absolutely nothing but an artist, like a true, pure, 100% artist, man. Like the bars were there. He has such a. If you've never listened to Pizza Man Sprat, you look him up on all platforms. It's Sprat, SPRAT. Um, just his whole flow, his theme of delivering pizza, and the various metaphors of just delivering pizza. So, and then just speaking to him, just the titles of the songs were related to places he lived in his life. Yeah, some great features. I always love hearing him collab with John Locke. I always love hearing him collab with man Freak. Shout out to him. You know, they always, bring out their collective and what they do. You know what I'm saying? And then a hell of a feature. Song titled Praise God with my man Young Dirt.
Yeah,
Them two really went in, man. That shit was one of my favorite songs of the year across the board. Definitely one of my favorite songs of the year. I think that unfortunately the album of the year conversations always get, respectfully, pointed at the pros, if you will, the NBA, if you will, of it. We're gonna look at Drake and Kendrick and Kanye and all that before we're gonna look at some of the more local or lesser known artists. But I'm telling you, everybody keep digging, everybody keep find some new music every day. Go look for some unknown hype because there's plenty out there. There's plenty of people that are famous in a not as larger scale. And all it takes is the next person to share it or the next person to listen. Their scale gonna get even bigger. I'm a fan of a lot of people that a lot of people know, but a lot of people don't know. So shout out to Pizza Man Sprat.
Yeah, Sprat, definitely.
Shout out to Rico Rich. Shout out to Young Dirt. People that and other people that go out here and do that shit and make hot music. So yeah, y'all check out that Supreme Pizza album. That's the new music I'm listening to right now. I'm gonna be honest. I know we ain't really talked about it. Like as a group, I fuck with that Kendrick really heavy, but I don't play it back as much as I thought I would. I don't want to, I'm not saying it's mid or nothing like that. It's just one of those that's very much a digested album. So it's more like a message. And I ain't always trying to hear a message. But when I'm trying to listen to some shit and hear some great rapping and a little bit of message, but a little bit of foolishness, I go to that Savior song with Kendrick and Baby King. That's my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are You Happy For Me? That's my shit. I fuck with that one heavy, as well as the Kodak Jam, and a few more. But the great, amazing album, phenomenal artwork. Looking forward to seeing that We Cry Together video on the way. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Besides that, right now I haven't heard a lot of new, and I haven't been really listening for it either, because a lot of times, honestly, when I get into like my writing mode and shit, I don't listen to a whole lot of people. I like to just kind of stay on my mind track.
Yeah, because you start to drift off.
Yeah, it's like I start having too much fun listening to music and forget that it's time to make something myself, and I'll just get caught up playing Future all day, or whoever it is, So
yeah,
I've been kind of taking a break from new music, but at the same time doing my due diligence of listening and supporting, and also spreading the word, because it's what we do here. We're gonna talk about music and dissect it and break it down. I saw the Mount Rushmore. What y'all think about those hip hop Mount Rushmore? They had Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. They said who should go next. A lot of people online said Big Sean.
Just say we shouldn't forget Big Crit.
Talent wise, I agree. I don't know about when they talk about hits or stardom or things like that. I can't put Crit there ahead
Nah,
of him.
he wasn't
But
a star
but
player.
as far with that, but that class got a lot of shit, bro. And I ain't talking about double XL class. I'm talking about niggas within a 3 or 4 year range of each other as far as age and music release. And Crit is definitely the slept on, the underground kind of slept on, even though he ain't really that underground. But I mean, bro shows the underground places. I unfortunately didn't make it, but he was at Cat's Cradle, Carborough a few years ago, and I think he was actually there last year as well. You know, he does a lot of shows, and so he's definitely one that people sleep on. He makes great music, great music.
That Catalactica was like that. All of them were.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's one of them ones that he's so true to his craft that unfortunately sometimes they do people in, man. Like, sometimes you gotta play the game as they say. You gotta get a little bit more involved, and that might not have been what he wanted to do, but he also seemed happy. He seemed like it. I don't know the man, but he seemed to be enjoying his career. So that's what it means most to me.
Exactly. Making memories that are worth making out of this shit.
Right. I mean, I talk about currency pretty much every chance I get, but like that nigga looks like what a career of any type should look like. Like the man looks fucking happy to be here. He's happy to go to work. Like he keep dropping music. He keep posting shit that make life look great, man. This nigga always posting about some new cars or somewhere at some like fancy ass seafood restaurant or courtside at the game or
Mm.
doing business or posting some kind of, posting some game or some kind of motivational shit. Like supporting local artists and shit. Like I see him always, putting up some kind of New Orleans nigga I've never heard of before. You know what I'm saying? Getting them out there. So that's that's the life of me. That's what that looks like to me, bro. So, you know, I look at Crit in a
I want
similar
to do
vein.
when I want to do
Right. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that, man. A lot of these niggas drop music because they have to, not because they want to.
it. And it
Yeah, that's
shows.
true.
Yeah, and it shows, man, a lot of shit ain't
It's not
it's too
good.
much gimmick behind it, or the sound ain't good, or even if the song is all right, it's like, what did you give us before we got here, bro? Like you gonna show out, you gonna do some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some kind of gimmick beef involved, some kind of gimmick with your girl, some kind of bullshit. It is what it is.
And that's all it's
But
gonna be at that.
yeah, yeah, that shit falling off, man. Yeah. You know, niggas gonna do what they do. It's been gimmicks since day one. It's been shit like that since day one. Like it was always gonna fake the funk a little bit for some fans.
I get to listen to Stunner's album.
I did.
Who out?
Stunner for Vegas.
No, not really a fan.
Yeah, I played it and I listened all the way through. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm really glad this Sprat dropped the same day. And I ain't knocking Stunner. I like Stunner for Vegas. I fucks with Stunner for Vegas. He's got some songs I fuck with. I'm starting to kind of get my mind connected with the like rapping way off beat niggas. G Herbo kind of brought me into that a little bit to help me understand that culture. But um I don't know, man. I liked about half. I pretty like I like half the take. It's about 50-50 for me. I think there was how many songs? About 10, 12, something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't a ridiculous amount.
It wasn't a ton, but I think about half of them I like. The beats was knocking. There was a couple of them that was on there like, oh, no, this shit go hard. But there was a few that was like, all right. But like, right, I feel like, I know I was in the car when I was playing it. And I remember I was in the car, I was riding, got out, had it playing in my AirPods a little bit, got back in the car and was riding to like the last couple of songs. Was at a stoplight, checked my phone, and looked, and something that popped up, an alert that popped up about, Sprat releasing something. I said, yeah, okay. This is what I was looking for the ride home. And that was a lot better because I was getting ready to play anything. I think Jack Harlow would have got a couple spins. Pause with that. You said what?
He said Jack Harlow. That's your
I
best
was about to play Jack, bro. Because everybody say I'm a Jack Harlow hater. I don't hate Jack Harlow, man. Trying to, trying to play a little of that Fergalicious in the car, whatever that song was he sampled.
Not Fergalicious.
He went off.
I'm sorry, man. Y'all keep showing me shit in the news. And not y'all specifically, but the world. Keep showing me shit in the news that has nothing to do with Jack Harlow. It keeps continually benefiting Jack Harlow. I don't understand how it works, but I'm beginning to understand how it works. So, hey, man, I just want to be a part of the culture. There you go.
I mean, yeah, I'm about to say what you on that Stun album. I might have like 40-50% of it.
Yeah.
And then I jumped over to that Babyface Ray album. It was about the same. I might have like 40-50% of it. It was a very Detroit sounding album though.
I always say that, like, if it's a style of rap that ain't necessarily always my type or always what I'm listening to, it's hard for me to say that this is whack or this is trash because it's not what I'm listening for. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's not what I want, even if I just listen to some shit like, oh nah, that ain't for me. But if you within the genre of music I like listening to, and I feel like it's trash, I'm gonna call that shit trash. Just be real. Like,
I mean,
if I'm a fan of yours, if you make, or if the shit that you play, or if the music you make runs right in the playlist with the J. Cole's and the Kanye's and the Moneybagg Yo's and Doja Cats or whatever I got playing in the car, whatever I got playing at a party, whatever I got playing, just kick back with my lady or some shit, whatever it is. If you're an R&B singer, if you a neo soul singer and your music, your sound is supposed to be in the same algorithm with Blast or Sir or Brent Fires or any of them other dope R&B niggas that's out there like that, right? But your shit boo boo, then nigga you trash. But if somebody play me some polka music, I don't listen to polka. How the fuck I'm gonna tell you that's trash? So that's where I look at certain type of not that I'm calling it. I ain't listening to Babyface Ray, but like when I hear something that's like it's just a different style that ain't necessarily like my bag that I play. I can only say it's trash if that genre group say it's trash. And when I compare it to others that have acclaim, I might go, oh well, nah, man, this might not be as good as this dude or this woman, but I don't know. It's just hard for me. It's got to be absolutely actual trash, like for real. Like yeah, these niggas didn't give a fuck today. Y'all just went out here and pulled a Takashi 6ix9ine, everything that nigga breathes to. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't heard some songs that whether they was in a genre of music I normally listen to or not. Like, there's been very few songs throughout. Like, you can just hear it and you like, yeah, this some bullshit. And I don't even listen to this type of music. This some bullshit. I
There's
don't
a
even need,
strong,
I don't even need other
yeah,
people to tell me this is bullshit. I can tell.
especially in the like mid 2000s and the 2010s. There was a strong run of just some straight up bullshit, some cash grab music. Because that was around, I feel like that was right around when record labels was really trying to pop, put the pop effect on the hip hop. And then when the ringtone and like the ringtone generation and shit,
Yeah, that
like
was
they
the
tried to sully it a little bit, like the business people, not the rappers themselves, but the business people. So then next thing you know, niggas who not really rappers are getting hired to rap. And then now you got
but I think
bunch of bullshit.
have labels that have artist development no more because that was the shit that was happening when a lot of labels had like artist development programs implemented into them. That's the type of shit they would do a lot of the times. They'll take a, they'll just try to make the celebrity that they working with, regardless, like you said, you might take a pop star and just have him out here rapping, and it might be convincing for a little while, but then eventually it's like, nah, something ain't right about this.
Yeah, that shit whack, man. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that shit.
But now a lot of labels don't have artist development because the artists are coming in already developing what they plan on doing with their career through just social. They already building the brand through social media and just doing it independently. By the time you get to a label, most labels nowadays they ain't really looking to develop artists. You coming to them already developed, and you
Right.
just like, this is what I do. Can you work with it? Or do I need to just continue on my own path?
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, I keep hearing more and more artists just kind of promoting the thought of like, bro, you don't even need a label. Because a lot of social media is doing a lot of that label work for you. And I don't know for sure if that's necessarily a fact, like you don't, that everybody don't need one, but the door is opening a lot wider to be able to do this, you know, on your own or at least more in house. And I mean, I love it. It's a love and hate because I feel like sometimes that the door is too open and too wide, and just anybody think that they can rap because not everybody or make music, and you can if you want to, but it ain't for everybody.
Yeah, you gotta get the Kevin Samuels mind state about it. Like, anybody can just do it, but are you realistic about where you think you finna go with it?
Right? Are you saying that some of these rappers out here are basically the women that hate themselves that Kevin Samuels was talking about?
I mean,
Um,
in a sense, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say they hating themselves, but they more or less just trying to reject, you know, the truth of the nature. Like,
Honestly, it's a lot of niggas out there that's like to me like the Vivica A. Fox of hip hop. Like they don't really belong out there, you know. And it's to be real, they make it like Logic. Logic should not be rapping. He shouldn't be nowhere near a studio. He probably shouldn't be nowhere near headphones or a microphone or even a cell phone. Like
you,
fuck that nigga Logic.
That nigga, man. Fuck that nigga.
I'm just
you,
saying, bro. Logic is like the Amber Heard of hip hop. I don't know, man. He more famous for like dissing Joe Budden or going back and forth with Joyner Lucas or having a song with a phone number in it than actually being a good rapper. Like, and I don't know, man. The people that keep telling me, no, man, look, man, I go back and listen to some of the songs they be telling me to go listen to, but I still am like,
I think a lot of
I
people just on that Logic bandwagon because he was also doing a lot of shit like suicide and depression and mental health and shit like that. And you know, people just naturally wanted to kind of hop on that train just to be like, oh yeah, you know, I listen to Logic, man. He be rapping about suicide, depression, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, bro, goddamn, you don't know.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. I'm
You
not
don't know.
saying. I'm just saying. Fuck. Hey, look, good for him, bro. But
No, I ain't no fan. I just
it's
think
just very, it's just very pandery, bro. That's all it is to me. This is how it's always came across to me. It's very pandery, or very like, it's very ingenuine with what he be talking about and what he be on sometimes. But you know,
Hey, they can't all be Jack Harlow, man.
and you're right. He ain't fucking with Jack. People think I'm hating on Jack Harlow. Logic not doing verses with Jack Harlow. And I don't even know but like 2 or 3 Jack Harlow songs, and I'll put some cash down for sure.
God.
Yeah, bro, we running short on time. We may as well go ahead and close this shit out unless y'all got something y'all want to say.
Fuck Logic.
You know, it's wild. I always be thinking like, yeah, we run out of time, and I'll break this part down. And I'm gonna like cut and edit the like we running out of time spiel out, but then like somebody else say something like that perfect, and so like, look, people, the clock's ticking. I don't give a fuck. We shoot these on Zoom. Somebody tell Zoom to stop trying to limit my recording sessions, bro. That's ridiculous. We do multiple takes. I don't care. I like it this way. This is how we gonna do it. You don't like my multiple takes? Tune in anyway. And if you're watching and not subscribing, hey man, don't be like me. I used to do that with people watching on YouTube to like realize the value of it. Just looking up music news and shit. Just let these niggas just, you know, entertain without me, you know, giving back. Everybody go back and like and subscribe. I appreciate it. If you found me,
share,
you know, right, bro. If you found this podcast through, you know, some music, if you found this podcast on Facebook or through one of your friends sharing, or maybe just a random post you found online that with a crazy ass comment, that's me. Probably said something vulgar and bullshit, some bullshit or something. Who knows? I probably just said some bullshit and it made you click on it, and then here you are.
I mean, you might as well like, share, and subscribe because just from watching this, we already in your For You section anyway.
Yeah, we in your algorithm now.
We're gonna do it over and over again.
So
yeah, the focus video next, bitch. Keep playing. What you mean? That's your next video. Congratulations, nigga. Y'all check us out, man. Man. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, your algorithm now we here. Every time you look up, you're gonna hear Frii Will. You're gonna see Keita Niggas. You're gonna see Wav Gawd. You'll see what we do, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We all do. You know, stay tuned in for another episode of the Potter Rangers. I hope y'all enjoyed that last week. You know, it's gonna be even bigger and better next time. Pause, but you know, the Potter Rangers, we're gonna be out here looking like a whole megazord out here. You might see a big super screen of motherfuckers in here talking. You might not even be able to hear the audio afterwards after a while. But we're gonna have some serious conversations in here, some sports debates, some music debates, some heated debates. Maybe everybody will just agree. Who knows? I doubt it. This nigga right here on next to me on the screen is a Duke fan. I still don't fucking understand. I don't get it. I'm still confused.
How dare you?
I don't know, man. I don't get it.
The hate is real.
The hate is absolutely real. You thought I was gonna let that slide forever. Like I let Rudy know about his stuff the other day. Shout out to Let's Find Out. Shout out to Ravishing Rudy. Yeah, that man was not ravishing at all when Carolina beat Duke. The man was ravishing that ignore button on the phone.
Oh, he good for that. He is good.
He's the voicemail king when Duke lose. See, he know I'm not no NFL man, so I'm gonna leave him alone about them Dolphins.
But he don't even want. He want. That's something else he avoid me.
Well, see, that's why I wasn't even gonna talk about it. You were fucking Patriots fans, like you like. You ain't a Cowboys fan, but you bad enough. You're not a Cowboys fan though. I'll tell you that.
Cowboys fans are just about the worst out there.
Just the fucking worst. And if you a Cowboy and a Duke fan, and there's some of y'all out there, bro. I love y'all, but I don't understand y'all. It's weird. It's weird. It's like I don't know, bro. It's like you a fan of Hydra and the Foot Clan. Like I don't know how I don't know how the fuck you like both them niggas. I don't know how you like that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of I'm Not Saying, I'm Just Saying. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Frii Will. That's Wav Gawd. That's Key to Niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, you bitch ass motherfuckers. Tune in next week. We still here.
Got your mama.